Imagine a world where the United States as we know it today never existed. Envision a historical turning point altered, an America where the Revolutionary War ended in a British victory. This intriguing scenario carries with it a cascade of political, social, and cultural implications, each threading a vastly different history than the one we live in today. In this alternate timeline, the 13 colonies remain part of the expansive British Empire, significantly impacting the very foundation of governance, nationalism, and identity. Without the United States as a figurehead for democracy, the global influence of Republican ideals might have been considerably stalled. The ripple effect of this delay could see monarchies maintaining a stronger grip on Europe, fundamentally altering the spread of Enlightenment ideals. Domestically, the colonies would face a prolonged period of British rule, where taxation and representation issues remained ongoing struggles. The colonial economy, heavily influenced by British interests, could see a delay in industrial innovation as restrictions favored the production of raw materials over manufactured goods. The economic landscape might hinge heavily on agriculture and raw material exports, creating a dependency that stifles local entrepreneurship and economic diversification. Socially, the continuation of British rule could potentially hinder or, conversely, accelerate the abolition of slavery, depending on the political climate. The British Empire's progressive abolition in the 1830s suggests that the eventual end of slavery might happen. However, the exact timing and nature would depend on evolving political pressures and economic necessities within a still colonial America. Culturally, think of the absence of an independent American identity that has shaped so much of modern Western culture. Literature, art, and music, now so distinctly American, would likely bear heavier British influence, shaping a cultural identity that mirrors more closely the British Isles. The famous American frontier spirit, the blend of rugged individualism and innovation, might manifest differently, or possibly not at all, without the foundational narratives of freedom and independence that galvanized early American society. Globally, the absence of the United States' rise to power alters the international stage significantly. The geopolitical balance of the 19th and 20th centuries could shift dramatically, amplifying the influence of European empires longer into the 20th century. Without an independent America, historical events such as the World Wars and the Cold War might unfold in unforeseen ways, reshaping alliances and power structures, fundamentally altering the modern global landscape. As we bring these threads together, we see an alternate world profoundly diverging at that revolutionary crossroad. The monumental developments stemming from American independence have left indelible marks on history, culture, politics, and society. Reflecting on a world where the Revolutionary War ended in defeat for the colonies, we appreciate the tangled tapestry of history and how the outcomes of battles shape not just nations, but the entire course of human events. Such thought experiments deepen our understanding of history's impact, encouraging a reflection on the significance of singular moments and the potential they hold over our collective destiny.